And welcome everybody, this is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube. This is Forex Trading for Beginners. Happy Friday! Did anybody make any pips today? This morning we had a non-farm payroll news announcement and Canadian news announcement. Melbourne 2 a.m, Singapore 11 p.m, Madrid 4 p.m, London, England 3 p.m, GMT, and New York and Toronto 10 a.m. still. Our goal for you everybody is to become consistently profitable, minimum 3 months, knowing when, how and why you make and or lose money. You should not be allowed to trade with real money until you reach the goal. What is the goal? To become consistently profitable. Minimum 3 months, no losing months in between. And if you are not going to listen to us, here is the risk disclaimer: don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose, and the webinars are not investment advice, they are for educational purposes only. Your job is to question everything, and remember, trading is 80% emotional and only 20% technical. So in order to be successful at trading, you need to have your mind and your heart in the right place. And if being consistently profitable is difficult for you, you probably still have things to learn. And if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? Remember, 90% all over the world, 90% of traders fail first. And from the 10% that remains, 90% of these 10% who makes it between the 3rd and the 5th year. And for homeworks and or coaching and or training or questions, you have the Gmail, contact Skype, contact or LinkedIn contact. That being said, let's dive into the live markets. We are going to open Canada JPY. 15-minute chart. Hello Miguel, how are you? And we are going to do a trading exercise similar to yesterday. Yesterday it was bullish candlestick formations, right, in an uptrend. Today is bearish candlestick formations in a downtrend. And some of you are writing that you have difficulties to spot bullish or bearish candlestick formations, right? So hello Miguel, hello. So how are we going to do this? Well, we need to find the current trend, right? And this is Canada JPY 15-minute chart. So you can see as a beginner trader that this, what we teach, works in all time frames, right? So this was the uptrend, right? This was the uptrend on the Canada JPY 15-minute chart. The market broke our uptrend line and the current trend is down, right? So we see the current trend. Okay, so we are going to perform a trading exercise, right? And when the uptrend line, when the market broke the uptrend line, like in here, we don't see what is going to happen, right? We don't have the crystal ball. This is the uptrend line, and we are going to, I'm going to dive into the chart. And if you want to check some other currency pair, everybody, alright, if you want to check some other currency pair or some other time frame, we had D-Trex yesterday asking for euro dollar. It was a nice experience. So let's see, the market is waving, right? Went up and down, and there we go. So this was the counter, not the counter, but the uptrend line break, right? And remember the rules. We need 2 lows and 2 highs to confirm the trend. So very slowly for Arthur and everybody else, right? Very slowly, when the market breaks a trend line, like in this example, So you need to see two lower lows, and you need to see two lows and two highs, and the second high must be a lower high and the second low must be a low. Only then you can draw a confirmed downtrend line, not before. Only then you can draw a confirmed downtrend line. So this is theory, and let's see, we have a lower low, we are waiting for a lower high, and lower low. Now you have it, right? So we have two lows, low number one, second is a lower low, and we have a high, and this is a lower high, right? So we are going to zoom out of the chart because we don't have the crystal ball, right? But if this would be the case, now we can draw our downtrend line. Where do we start? Well, we start from the beginning of the downtrend. This means all the time frames, because might be detected at 1 hour but not in a daily, the highs or lows. It's the same concept, Miguel. Okay, but yes, it works on all time frames. So the downtrend line is this one. This is the downtrend line, and we are going to extend it, but be careful, you cannot break the candles up. So this is the downtrend line so far, right? And we have two lower lows and two lower highs. So we're going to extend this downtrend line, and we're going to use this one, the long line, so we can extend it, right? Okay, we are going to use this one. So we have a downtrend line, the market broke our uptrend line, and now we are going to start trading the bearish candlestick formations in a downtrend on the 15-minute chart. And the same, just in the opposite direction from yesterday. Here we identify the downtrend, so we are not going to enter, but we are going to enter on the next retracement, and from now on the trading game is on. So this is the high. I'm going to clean up the chart, clean up. So we are trying to enter at retracement, right? And stop loss, as yesterday, stop loss will go above the trend line. Eddington, so not all four highs and lows need to be below the trend line. Well, what do you mean, Eddington? Not all four highs and lows need to be below the trend line. Okay, so let's wait. And still a retracement, right? And we are going to use a counter trendline break, right? So this is our counter trendline break. It's our counter trend line, and now it comes the first one. First one is in here. You showed higher highs and lower lows. No, sir, I showed lower highs and lower lows. One high was above the uptrend line, but you still determined that this was a change in trend. Eddington, as we are keep telling you, my friend, the market is not, it's changing, right? And you cannot have one rule. Sorry, that is what I meant. Yes, no problem. You need to adjust your strategies because the market is changing. Okay. So, and what do we have here? We have here, what is this, everybody? Is this a bearish candlestick formation? I'm going to zoom in. The blue one, what is this? What do you think? Is this a bearish engulfing candle? Is this a Bearish morning star, bearish shooting star. That was not the answer. Okay. Alessandro, hello. Engulfing, yes sir. Eddington, I don't understand your answer. Engulfing. Bearish engulfing, yes sir. So what we're going to do, we're going to zoom out, right? Because we don't have our crystal ball. We are going to zoom out and we are going to put our stop loss, everybody. We're going to delete this one and we are going to put our stop loss on the 15-minute chart. This is going to be our stop loss above the downtrend line, right? So let's see how many times we are going to win and how many times we are going to lose. So this is the bearish engulfing, yes sir. So we are going to enter here, right? Let's color code this is an entry. Let's color code it in green, even though we are shorting the market. And let's see what is going to happen. When you trade, we don't have the crystal ball, right? But this is a bearish candlestick formation. We are in a downtrend, so this trade must work out. Let's see, the market went up, retest the bearish engulfing candle, and let's see. What is this one, everybody? Let's say that you missed this entry. What is this one? Those 4 or 5 candles. Remember, the cheat sheet is theory. The market is a little bit different, right? So let's color code this. What is this one? The 4 candles or the 5 candles, it's the same. Is this a bearish candlestick formation, everybody? So we had the first counter trendline break. Now this is the second counter trendline break, right? This is the second counter trendline break. Maybe in here if you want. And the tracks, I believe it's the name, asked yesterday, why aren't you entering? Is there any other special reason? No special reason. If you want, everybody. What is this? The red arrow, right? Is this or is this not a bearish candlestick formation, everybody? We had Arthur yesterday asking for help. Teacher Eddington, Miguel says bearish evening star. Alessandro, what do you think, my friend? Eddington, what do you think? Is this or is this not? When these kind of formations appear, could be challenging for the beginner trader. Okay, and we said you need to learn the wicks, right? So in between the bulls and the bears, who did win? Who did win between the bulls and the bears? I would say the bears, right? So I would say yes, this is a bearish candlestick formation, and I would enter after the counter trend line. I would enter in here. Okay, let's color code this in green. I would enter in here. So let's trade. Let's see what is going to happen. And the market is moving up again. Kind of sideways, right? 15-minute chart. Another counter trend line in here. What is this, everybody? Is this a bearish candlestick formation? We have 3 opportunities, right? Number 1 was here with the bearish engulfing. Eddington says bearish engulfing, not an evening star, Miguel. Bearish dark cloud cover. Yes, sir. So we have the third bearish candlestick formation. We would enter, right, after the counter trend, so we would enter in here. This would be our entry. if you want. Okay, so there is no right or wrong how many times you enter or re-enter, just adjust your risk. And finally the market took off. I mean, right now we are in profit, right? We are in profit with the first one. Until here we are in profit so far, right? And we are in profit with the second one. If we would enter, this would be our second trade. And we are in profit with the third one, right? On the 15-minute chart. So let's see if we are going to win, or let's see if we are going to lose. The last one, yes, dark cloud cover meant first and second was bearish engulfing. Okay, let's see. The market is moving, retracing again. Okay, we have another opportunity to shorting the market. This is the counter trendline break again, right? Now the question is this one now the fourth opportunity? Is this a bearish candlestick formation? What do you think? You can say yes, you can say no, you can say I don't know, you can say not really, I don't know, right? What is this? Those three candles. Miguel says yes. Evening star, says Alessandro. So should we enter, everybody? Should we enter right now? Well, if this concept, if our stop is above the downtrend line works, then we should have no problems entering, right? So let's say that we're going to enter. It's going to be green. Okay, and let's see. But yes, this is also a bearish candlestick formation. Dark cloud cover, right? Miguel says, oh, Salim says yes. Hello, Salim. Miguel says we should enter this one. So we are just following the rules, right? We are entering at retracement and at counter trendline breaks. So let's see if it's going to play out or not. The market fall and again fall just a little bit, and it's retracing. It's going against us, everybody. It's going against us, right? So if you're a beginner trader, and this happens, right? Number one, don't panic, but you need also to manage your trades, right? So with the last trade, we were winning, right? But right now we are losing on this one. If we didn't take our profits, our profits was diminished, right? The second trade, our profit was diminished, and we are losing on our first trade. We are losing right now. Okay, because the market retraced deeper, and we are here right now. What is this one? We have a counter trend line pointing up, and as a beginner trader, everybody, now it's decision time, right? Would you enter or wouldn't you enter on this one? Number one, you need to clarify if is this or is this not a bearish candlestick formation. And second one, the market is kind of against you, right? You are losing on the fourth trade. Hello, Salim. We are losing on the fourth trade. We are making some profits on the third trade. We are almost at break even on the second trade, and we are losing with the first one, right? We were in profit with the first one, Yes sir, no counter trend line. We were winning and right now we are losing, right? So when this happens, and if you're a beginner, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, okay? Question: Passion, is anything wrong if I take my profits now? What do you think? What do you think? This question is from the other platform, everybody. A trader is asking, is anything wrong if we take profits right now? This profit, is anything wrong as a beginner trader? Well, there is no right or wrong, everybody, because we don't have the crystal ball, right? Salim says, but still the main downtrend is running. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. So there is no right or wrong, okay? If you get fearful, right, you are, Salim is right, everybody. We are still, I'm going to zoom out just for this trading experience. We are still, where is our downtrend line? It's up here. This is our downtrend line. We are still in a downtrend, right? So there is no right or wrong because we don't have the crystal ball, right? The technique, the strategy is saying that you should be safe until the market breaks the trend line. However, there is a downtrend counter, trend line break and bullish morning star. Go long at that point, previous low. No sir, we are not going long. We are not going long in a downtrend. No sir. No sir. Okay, so if you want to take profits, okay, so let's see how it's going to play. And we are not taking long trades in here. We are going to short because we are in a downtrend, everybody. Yeah, no problem, Eddington. Okay. So the red arrow, is this a bearish candlestick formation, everybody? This could be a tricky one because the maybe tweezer tops, right? We have two long wicks on the upside. Maybe tweezer tops. Maybe the dark cloud cover, right? Because the blue body engulfed the white body, right? But some of you are maybe questioning the long wick from the downside ups. Well, but the bears were fighting and the bulls went up. However, the body engulfed the white, right? So it is still a dark cloud cover. Maybe yes, maybe no, right? So let's see, we are going to wait for the counter trend line break. We're going to clean up the chart a little bit. Let's see. We are going to extend the counter trend line. We don't have a break yet. And right now, there you go. We have a counter trend line break. Right? So we would enter somewhere in here, right, at the close. No, we wouldn't enter in here, I'm mistaken. We would enter on this one at the close. We would enter down here because this is the body, this is the candle that is after the counter trend line break. So for the trader on the other streaming platform who asked, is anything wrong if I take profits? There is no right or wrong. You are not wrong taking your profits, but if you would wait, right? This would be your new profit from the trade number 3. This would be your new profit from the trade number 2. This would be your new profit from the trade number 1. Right? And this is just one example, everybody. You cannot be angry about yourself because, oh man, I shouldn't take my profits, you know, I get worried. There is no right or wrong. Sometimes the market continues to fall, but maybe you are right because the market can continue to rally, right? However, we will not go long in a downtrend, okay? We're just going to short the market. So let's see how it's going to play out. The market fall, okay, a little bit, right? Sideways movement, bearish engulfing, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, indecision. This is the 15-minute chart, right? And let's see, market fall again. Whoa, some big candles. Look at this, indecision, indecision. The bulls and the bears are fighting. We have higher highs, higher lows, right? Higher highs, lower lows, okay? When this happens, don't panic, stay with the rules, right? And we are going to, where is our stop loss? Our stop loss, we are going to adjust our stop loss. We are going together with the downtrend, right? So we start up here. So we are going together with the downtrend. This is our stop loss. It's moving together with the downtrend line, right? Stop loss is up, still working its way, and we are here right now. So let's dive in the chart. We are training how to identify, how to spot, right? Candlestick formations. So let's see. Let's move further. We're going to clean up the chart a little bit, right? And the market is falling, retracing, right? So, okay, we have a new leg down here. And what is this? This is a new opportunity to enter. We have another counter trend line break. What is this one? Is this or is this not a bearish candlestick formation? We are still in a downtrend, everybody. Would you or wouldn't you take this trading opportunity? Right? So far we are in profit with all the bearish candlestick formations. So far, right? So far we are in profit with this one. We are in profit with this one, right? This is the profit. We are in profit with the third one, with the second one, right? Okay. Now, Michael, take. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. Everybody remember about the stop loss, right? About the stop loss. If you don't have enough capital, it doesn't matter the demo account or a live account, even though you should be not allowed to trade in a real account until you are profitable 3 months. If you put your stop loss, you would be taken out. Okay, nothing wrong, but this is why we are telling you, if you can put your stop above or below the appropriate trend line, right? So this is the market. We are still in profit and we are here right now. Okay, this is the bearish engulfing, and Mikhail says take it. Okay, we are going to enter this one. We are going to enter at this level here, green, even though we are shorting, and let's see how it's going to play out. Oh, the market is against us again, moving up. So I'm going to zoom out, everybody. Zoom out a little bit. So if you're a beginner trader, when this happens, number one, don't panic if you have your stop loss at the appropriate level. Number two, your previous trades. Now this is a loss. This is a loss. This is half a profit. This is half a profit. This is at the break even, right? And on the other streaming platform, a trader asked, can I take my profits right now? Well, you need to build your emotional stamina, everybody. Okay, there is no right or wrong. We cannot tell you, oh, if this happens, go out, right? We are telling you, well, until we are below the downtrend line, we should be safe. But if this happens, and if you want to take profits from this one, right? Why? Because we are in pain right now, and you want to take profit about this one because we are in pain, and you said, man, the market went against me 2 times, now the 3rd time I'm going to take my profits. Well, okay, no problem. We cannot tell you what to do, I mean, when to take profits, right? But talking about your stop loss, if you can stay in the trade, okay, if you can, to build your emotional resilience, stay in the trade, because until we are below the downtrend line, this is another counter trend line break, maybe, you should be safe, right? You should be safe. So what do we have here? Don't enter yet. Don't enter just because of the bearish candlestick formation. Wait for the counter trendline break. This is an easy one, right? What is this? If you look at your candlestick formation cheat sheet, this is an easy one. Bearish shooting star, yes. Almost from the textbook, right? So yes, and we would enter, right? We would enter in here. So this would be our other entry. And let's see how it's going to play out. Fall again, and up again, and down again. Okay, so if we would stay in the trade with all the counter trend lines, right? And this is just a trading exercise. As Dtrex pointed out yesterday, it's not the trend, it's not always that smooth, which is okay, which is right. But we are showing you different time frames with different currency pairs, so you can see as a beginner trader that these entry techniques work. Okay, so, and in some point in time as a trader you should be taking your profits, right? Do you think this is enough profit, everybody, or should we stay in? Or if you are in doubt, you can take partial profits. But so far I'm going to zoom out. So far, come on. So far all our, I'm going to zoom out to show you what is happening. So far all, this is the downtrend line from the beginning. So far all our bearish candlestick formations in a downtrend worked out. So far. And yes, this is just an example. Yesterday it was euro dollar, it was ANZ CAD, it was the daily chart, the 2-hour chart, the 1-hour chart. Today we are showing you Canada JPY 15-minute chart, for you to see and to understand that if you are trading in the right direction, it's possible to make pips, right? We are not going to win always, but we are going to win the majority of the times. If you obey the rules, everybody. Right? So let's say that I'm testing the theory and I'm saying, well, I'm going to stay in with all the trades. I'm not going to take any profits because I'm on demo account. I want to see until where I can get my profits, right? There is no right or wrong, as we said. So we are here right now, and the market is retracing until here. So let's continue with the trading exercise. This is the counter trend line, which is not broken yet, and here is the next. Maybe, I don't know, I have difficulties in identifying the candlestick formations. Is this or is this not a bearish candlestick formation, everybody? What do you think? The white candle in the first blue candle, right? Even though we see a counter trend line break, if this is not a bearish candlestick formation, then the market is going to go against us. Eddington says, Mikkel says it is, Salim says yes it is, Miguel yes, bearish engulfing, okay. So let's take this trade. We are going to enter here. This is going to be in green again. So let's see how is this one going to play out. Whoa, lower low. Whoa, again. Man, look at this, falling and falling again. This may be a news announcement, right? Falling and starting to retrace finally. Okay, we are here right now. Yes, this is a live chart. This is another counter trend line in here. Let's color code this in black. Another counter trend line. Should we short right now? What is this? This is an easy one, right? Is this or this is, or it's not a bearish candlestick formation, everybody? What do you think? What do you think? Bearish. Is this a bearish candlestick formation? Should we enter after the counter trend line? Miguel says yes. Eddington says no counter trend line. Yes, sir. Okay, so I was stubborn, or I was just testing, right? And I'm asking myself, man, I should trade the live account, right? Don't trade the live account before you can prove 3 months of profits. It doesn't matter if you make 1% or 200, you should be profitable 3 months, one after the other. This is just an example, right? So this is the profit. And why is trading difficult? Well, because when the market is going against you, as we saw in the previous examples, and your profits become losers, right? You are from a positive trade, your positive trades become negative trades, then you are most likely going to become emotional and fearful, right? And this is normal, everybody, okay? We all have fear, we all have greed, right? But if you can manage your emotions and just do the technicals, right? This is the result. And okay, nobody's perfect, of course, and we are not going to be profitable 100% of the time. But if you would obey, if you would be a machine, right, or a strategy, you just do this thing. You don't double guess or double check. You said, well, my stop loss is above the downtrend line, and as far as I have bearish candlestick formation with the counter trend line breaks, I'm entering until the market breaks the downtrend line, right? So we are here right now, and we are going to enter again this one. What happened? The market fall. Oh, we are here right now, right? Shooting star, yes sir. Falling star, yes sir. So we are going to wait. We're going to take this one. Counter trend line break, not before, right? So we entered here, everybody. Now, to be honest, right? If this was your first trade in the morning, right? You would enter here. If this was your first trade, you would enter here. And when the first candle would go against you, you would get emotional, right? So some of you, don't tell me no, I've been there, some of you are getting afraid because the market is going against you and you are out of the trade, right? You would close your trade because you would feel pain and you would see your entry in red and you would say, well, the market is going against me, I better get out, right? So you would close your trade, and as soon as you are closing your trade, what the market do? The market yes, I've been there, you know. I did this for the first 2-3 years, building the emotional intelligence. It's normal, right? Eddington, if you wait to break the downtrend line, if it is a shallow decline, your exit would be, after all, your profits have evaporated. Zoom out to see the downtrend line. Zoom out to see the downtrend line. Yes, sir. Zoom out to see the downtrend line. Yes, sir. Zoom out to see the trend line. Absolutely. Yes, sir. We started our downtrend line in here, right? After the uptrend line break. Right? So this was the uptrend line. Where was the uptrend line? The uptrend line. Somewhere in here. Okay. So zoom out. Yes, sir. And we are here right now. Any questions, Eddington, about this? Any questions? Okay, are we good? Okay, so let's see. We are still here. We are still here, and this is the 15-minute chart, everybody. And we said, okay, let's enter. And be aware, sooner or later the trend is going to reverse, right? Because we have extensions and retracements, So we are here right now, and let's see. Okay, we have another retracement. This is the counter trend line again, right? And you can, everybody, if you don't believe, you can backtest this way at your own pleasure, your time frame, your currency pair. What is this one? Is this a bearish candlestick formation? Like I said, if you wait for the trend line break, you would be above your original entry point and in a loss over all those trades. Yes, but we don't have the crystal ball, right? So what is this, everybody? What is this? Is this a bearish candlestick formation? No, sir, that is not a bearish candle. Okay, why not? Why not? What is the bearish candlestick formation cheat sheet saying? How much should be the body of the bearish candle? Should be 50, 60? Does not look like 60. Okay, so as Eddington said, well, it's questionable, and if you are not sure, everybody, stay out. Okay, so we are going to stay out of this one. We are not going to trade. Bearish dark cloud cover. Okay, maybe yes, maybe no, right? But if you are in doubt, stay out. So let's see. We are staying out, staying out, staying out, and the market is moving up right now and moving down again, right? Sideways. We are going to extend our counter trend line, and we have now a retracement, deep retracement, right? And what about this one, everybody? Number one, question number one, is this a bearish candlestick formation? This is the question number one. Question number two, as Eddington was pointing out, be aware that we are in a loss with this trade. Our profits, we are diminishing our profits by a little bit. So this was in profit, less profit, less profit, right? Less profit, less profit with this one, less profit with this one, and less profit with this one, right? And we are here right now. So this was the first one, questionable. What about this one up here? You are also showing higher highs and higher lows. Get out now, says Eddington. Get out, get out. Well, we don't have, right? Crystal ball, maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, everybody, let's make a poll. What should we do? Should we get out of every trade? Should we get out only with the losers? Should we get out only with the winners? Should we stay in the trade? What should we do? Remember, you don't have the crystal ball and there is no right or wrong. Okay? Now, if this is the downtrend line, right? And so far we were making money, right? Until here, and right now is the market is doing this, right? And we are here. And there is no right or wrong. What should we do? What should we do? Should we, right, this was our entry. We won 6 or 7 trades, right? This was our entry, and this was our entry, right? And now we are here. We entered this one, which is a loser, and the market is making higher highs, higher lows, and Eddington is saying, get out. And now we are in doubt, right? You can say, well, but we are still in a downtrend, right? We are still below the downtrend line. Miguel says out. Mikael says, I don't know. Great answer, Miguel. I don't know. No right or wrong answer, but I would clear all positions and wait for a new entry. Okay. There is one thing we can do, everybody, and we learn this before we get out, and I'm going to put a horizontal line because I'm going to zoom out quite a bit. Horizontal line. I'm going to put a horizontal line here. What we can do, and we learn this, we are going to address structure on the 15-minute chart before we exit our positions. Alessandro says, I'm with Eddington. Great. Great. So there is no right or wrong. Okay, some of you are out, some of you are in. What I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom out quite a bit because I want to see structure. Okay. I want to see structure on the 15-minute chart. So high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, high, and we are here. This is the blue line. Low. This, no, it must be a, okay. I'm going with this low. This is the lower low because the market was retracing. Are we good, Eddington, like this? Are we good? Are we good like this? No, sir. Of course, you want me to be. You want me that I put my low here, right? Yes. You want me that I show an abstract. You missed the previous low and high. Not every high and low is structure. Okay. Not every low and high structure. But this is a lower low. Okay. Structure. Okay. And Eddington is saying, no, I would make my structure different, which is okay. There is no right or wrong. So this is Eddington's lower low, lower high, lower low. This is Eddington's higher high, higher low, higher high, right? This is Eddington's. He wants to be right, of course. Okay, so Eddington is in an up structure. He's out. I'm in a down structure. I'm going out only if the market breaks this high up here. We good? Yeah, okay, so let's see. Well, I'm going to take another trade if the market gives me a counter trend and break, because technically speaking I'm in a downtrend and I'm in a down structure. So let's see, market moving side. I'm going to zoom in, right, because when you trade you don't have the crystal ball. So the market is moving sideways. Bulls, bears, bulls, bears. Counter trend line is here. This should be my entry if the market is going to fall. And bam, another bearish candlestick formation. I don't have to be right all the time. I was wrong once. I thought I was wrong. No problem. So I would enter in here, right? And let's see. The market is falling and retracing back again. Retracing. Now, let's zoom out a little bit to address what happened. Okay, what happened? Well, because this is my structure, everybody. I don't know if we have an, okay, let's try to finish this in the right way. So this was my trade, the market fall, and we are in a retracement, right? Retracement, and we would enter in this counter trend line break, right? Another counter trend line, another bearish engulfing candle. We would enter here again, right? And remember, everybody, if the market makes a new low, we have a new structure low. Okay? No, you would not. You would do so on the next candle, not this one. Okay, so the market fall and we have another low. Okay, Eddington, you're against me, right? Are we good if I make new structure high and new structure low like this? Are we good on this one? Not this one. Yes, you are. Okay, so I'm going to close all my trades when the market breaks this most recent structure high. Makes sense, right? And to make a long story short, everybody, we are almost out of time. Let's see. The market fall again, fall again, fall again. So structure low if you want, right? The market was retracing up, 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 up. Let's zoom out the chart. Let me see if I'm going to have a new structure low. Let me see. Up, 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 the market. So new structure low, right? So I would structure high, structure low again. So I would take all the trades. Look how far this sucker is falling. And this is the live market right now. This is the news announcement, Canada JPY. So structure high, structure low. If you ask me, everybody, we are still in a downtrend, in a down structure, if you ask me, right? And I'm going to short the market until the market breaks this structure high. Okay? Did you learn anything today, everybody? Did you learn? We were just replacing our stop. Our stop loss went together with the downtrend line, downtrend line, downtrend line, right? Downtrend line. And we are here right now. But as far as I'm concerned, we are still in a downtrend. We have a down structure and we are below the downtrend line. Okay, everybody, happy Friday, happy weekend. Don't trade with passion because it's Friday. See you back on Monday. Go relax, happy weekend. See you back on Monday, everybody. This is FXPassion signing off.